The fuck is this?
Here's the doctor's note. Just fucking give it its time.
What is that? What the fuck is that? What is it?
You escape. You mustn't be afraid. The energy will absorb in time, but only if you have the will to endure it.
A little fun fact about me is that I hate cars. Well, I don't really hate them. I don't really dislike them. I just somewhat, for a time, I didn't understand them. I mean, sure, you know, they get you to places fast. I get it. But they only come in 3 colors nowadays, being red, silver, fucking black. I don't know why people thought those colors would be the best colors for cars. I'd rather have a purple car, to be honest. Plus, they cost like fucking a fuck ton of money. So, you know, that was my original stance of cars, but recently I hate them a lot more. Why? Well, here's a story of how I almost died in a car crash. So, early November, we got our aunt's car. And, you know, before that, we had 2 more cars. And they're all 3 of them are gray minivans. And these gray minivans have lasted since from 2016 to today. The first car we got was my mom's, and you know, she took it up to South Carolina. And then this car that I'm talking about right now is the second car. So, we got my aunt's car. The second car was the aunt's car, by the way. We got our aunt's car, you know, she didn't use it. But before that, my mom and my dad, they used to argue a lot. But then she left. And my dad was like, well, I have nobody to argue with. Time to argue with my daughter. My sister is... Now my sister and my dad argue a fuck ton. To this very day, they have meaningless arguments for no reason. If we were to look at their stats, my sister, you know, I love her, but she can be annoying. She nags a lot of the time, and she's a smartass. My dad, on the other hand, you know, though I love him, he's stubborn, never listens, refutes all criticisms about him, and he's partially, and I say that I'm probably gonna cringe at this, partially toxic male. But, you know, I kinda, I cringe saying that because all of the fucking SJW energy just came out, and it just, fuck. It's very bad. Very, very friggin' bad. Anyway. But yeah. Basically, both of them are retarded in the eyes of an average degenerate. So, we're in the car, and guess what happens? Guess what happens? Alright. Did you know that dinosaurs are closely related to birds? Well, the dinosaurs are actually black. What are you? This is why I don't like talking to you. What are you yelling at me about? Don't yell at me. I'm the parent. I'm the dad. Don't yell at me. Man, I totally wish I had some headphones right now. Maybe even some AirPods. Maybe some fucking... What I actually need is a gun. After that argument, that meaningless argument, I don't really know what they argue about either. It's just it's silence after the argument, and then a green light. You know, four-way quash section, four-way cross section. You know, and on our side it was a green light, meaning the lights on the left was a red light. That didn't stop this fucking old bitch in a red Camaro to just zoom past like nothing was happening. Right? I noticed this, and I yelled out "Dad!" And as soon as I yelled out "Dad," boom. The whole front of the car just gets fucked up by the fucking side rear end of the red Camaro. You know, we skid over to the side, the car is just fucked up. You know, her car is probably fucked up, you know. And although we technically hit her, you know, we sort of T-boned her, she ran the red light, meaning she was the one to blame, alright? Despite this, a lot of niggas were very sympathetic to us. Probably because me and my sister, we look like 12-year-olds. So, you know, I'm 18 now and she's 17. It even got to the point where, like, you know, this white bitch gave us, like, cookies and shit. So, you know, it all turned out good, except for the fact that, I'm just scared of cars now. Not saying that I have PTSD or shell shock. I'd rather call it shell shock because PTSD is such a pussy term. Just cars in general. Like, whenever I sit in the front seat and I see a car, like, on the side coming close, you know, I get sort of that shock. But yeah, even nowadays, like, now I'm supposed to be working on my permit, you know, so I can actually drive. Even now, I'm just fucking sort of spooked of fucking cars, you know. Like Lightning McQueen would just come out of nowhere and just stab me in the back. But yeah, that's moral of the story. Lightning McQueen will kill you and all of your family, and will rape your future children if you're not careful. Yeah. I don't wanna go back to that. I don't wanna, it's very